Coming in hot. Perfect. Welcome to our meager abode. Right here's where the guardians will fall through the lava and wind up. And we'll have some hoppers to fill up the chests. And we'll close this off with some signs, maybe. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do here. Alright, for now, this will work. I made kind of a dirt entrance here with some doors. And the plan is to change all of this, actually, into prismarine. But to do that, of course, I'm going to need some prismarine. And so that's kind of what the farm is for, you might even say. So let's hope I don't flood this whole place. And can finally get to work on some of the redstone, or rather the hoppers, and the chests for storing all of that wonderful prismarine. Let's get to work. Right up here. We're going to need hoppers, and I think I want them... What level do you think I want them? Probably in the ground here. So make some space for it. Ooh, iron, hello. Have I got silk touch? Yeah. And... Oh, and they're all in here, of course. Hoppers. So we want them going this way, under here, to some chests that are going to be right here. And I want them going this way to another chest, because two chests will be symmetric. And as I think I've stated before, we like symmetry here. So, oh yes, the chests are in here too. Kelp. It's the worst. I'm so tired of kelp. That's what I've got a lot of. Alright, hopper there, hopper there, hopper there, and there, and there, and there. And then, of course, here, there, and there. So all the items will be routed to these chests, and we can try it with our kelp, the worst item in the game, most annoying plant. I guess it's not the worst. I do like kelp as fuel, but it is the most annoying thing ever. Now I need some trapdoors. The rest of my trapdoors are up top. I'll have to go get those. And I'll put some trapdoors here. And attack all of the guardians right here. And that should do it. Okay, the last step is to put a water source there. And let me get some more. Looks good. And a water source here, so that they'll be pushed towards this spot right here, but also so that they don't die from fall damage to make this an XP farm. Because it'd be a pretty lousy XP farm if everything died before you got a chance to whack it and get any XP from it. And then trapdoors up here should make it impossible for them to hit me, while I can hit them, besides thorns, of course. It is suggested in Cubfan's tutorial that you put trapdoors behind you, so that when you're in here and the thorns is just like knocking you back, you don't go anywhere and you can just keep on fighting and getting that sweet, sweet XP. And you just eat while you do it and you're fine. Soon all this will be full of prismarine, and then this will be remodeled, so it looks much, much better. Right now it looks like a hidey hole in the ground, and these stairs will lead up to a portal at the top, and I'll destroy my little workstation. Okay, so there's three important steps, but only 3 steps left. Gotta dig out the floor here. Gotta dig out the entire monument down there and put soul sand on the bottom to create those bubble columns. And lastly, gotta put a roof on this place. This is gonna be quite a long haul. Alright, it's half gone. And this half is very important because this is the half I use to hide from guardians. This is a pretty dangerous job, actually. That does it. beautiful. Look at that, it's beautiful. So now I've got to take this whole temple down one layer at a time from the top down. And it's made a little bit easier by the fact that everything above me is open air, sky access. So guardians spawn at about 5% of the normal rate. Thank goodness. I've only had to kill a few so far. We'll see how that continues. It's kind of nice being able to see because of all the sea lanterns though. Oh, see what I mean? Alright, so basically, I come here, I hide in the door, I come out, break a few blocks, I wait for a guardian to see me, and then hopefully I'm quick enough to get back behind the door and catch a few breaths before they get a shot off. Also, hopefully the door is facing the right direction, so I can just go like that. And I move on to another door, break a few blocks, and eventually break the block the door is on, and then place a new door. And repeat like this through the entire monument. It's been fun. It's kind of like an arcade game. And it's actually pretty challenging, and I like that. Minecraft can still be challenging without the risk of dying and losing all your stuff. It's actually pretty hard to get this done, even if you don't die. Alright, look at this. Getting close, but progress is slow, I'll tell you that. Let's get out of here before something shoots me. So, we're going to calm things down a little bit and work on our ending area over here where we can collect our guardians. And I wanted to design it with a prismarine block palette, of course. I want to make this entire thing look real nice before the guardians fill in, and I won't be able to do that kind of thing anymore. So my initial thought is, here, let's do this. Do some dark prismarine sort of arches here. So let's see how that looks. And I don't need it to be any bigger than this, so I won't try too hard. Let's do this. Actually, I think slabs might do well. Let's get a slab here. Try that out. Slab. And not exactly what I was going for. Yeah, but we'll make it work. Let's get rid of these, maybe some prismarine of the dark variety. Yeah, slabs are not going to do it here. We'll do stairs. And this is what I came up with. I like the arch with kind of a gap above it, and I certainly like how these chests fit in, and the lighting is kind of cool. And it seems very claustrophobic, which is good, because it's not a very big area. Now I just have to detail this tube here, make sure the sand doesn't fall down, and we'll be done. Alright, so progress has been made. As you can see, almost all of the blocks are removed down to the very floor of the monument here, and I've even added some soul sand. Let's get away from these guardians over here. I've even added some soul sand over here. And tested it out. It was tough. There's a level that wasn't source blocks, so I had to take my bucket and make a wall and then fill it with source blocks, but I got the bubbles to go all the way up without too much trouble in the end. And now I'm thinking I'm going to abandon the make the bubbles first strategy, because as you can see, it makes these guardians extremely annoying and in the way when I'm trying to film up here. They're so cowardly too, they just run away. So all I'm going to do is, with a mad dash, break all of these blocks, and then go underneath and fill it all with soul sand, and then put a roof on. I'm a little bit worried that once this whole thing is bubbles, and there's no way to escape the farm, I'll be filling in the roof and I'll fall in and I'll die myself, the same way I'm trying to kill all the guardians. But that might just be something that I have to try really hard not to do. We'll see how that goes. I did it. Look at this. The entire monument has been cleared. It's all water source blocks. Whew, not easy though. Alright, the last difficult step, the last crazy kamikaze run that I have to do is come down here to where I've got my soul sand placed, figure out where the bubbles stop, and place a source block there to make them go up all the way. That's it, that's all I have to do, and then boogie out of here. But I have to do that for every stream of bubbles. And I'm running out of food. Okay, here's the new strategy. I'm under this outermost border of soul sand, and I'm going to plant kelp on these blocks down here where I can reach it quite nicely, and I'm going to let them grow, and eventually they'll turn everything above them into source blocks, and then I'll break them all, and that'll be it. I won't have to mess with going up top anymore. Hopefully while this whole thing is open, I will be able, or guardians won't be able to swim down through it. That's the plan. I think they're too big. That's the hope. There's just too many of them. As I'm sure you all know, guardians can fit through a 1-block gap. They don't need 2 blocks at all. So now I've sealed it back up, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to make the kelp a little bit higher, but same plan. This time with no gap. You just break the block, plant the kelp, replace the block. So as you can see, I've got the soul sand half placed, and I'm going to finish it up in a minute. Not too much left to do, but first I want to test it. I'm going to go out there and see if it works. So bear with me, we'll swim to our killing chamber and see if we've got any live ones. Oh, this is so exciting. Hopefully I'm swimming in the right direction. Yeah, there it is. Why don't we see what the cat dragged in? Yes! Look at all of them! This is it! A success! Oh, and they're just 1 or 2 hits too. Oh, I love it. Oh, the experience be mine. It's beautiful. So it's not quite 1 hit. I might want to adjust the landing. I have quite the vendetta against these guys, let me tell you. Die, my enemies! Oh man, I'm gonna have to put an enchanting room in here somewhere. We're gonna finish the floor in a minute, but first I wanted to take care of the ceiling because I've got a pretty cool design that I've worked out. I want to see how it would work. Also, I don't want this to be a certain death trap by the time I put the ceiling in. Look at that. Oh, that's great. Oh, where are you trying to shoot me? You crazy. Look at them just going to their death. I love it. I hate guardians so much by now. Alright, I'm up here on the roof, and this could be challenging with guardians popping up every now and then, but I won't let that get to me. We'll just get started here, and why not? Why don't we start on this corner here, and I'm just going to be a bit of an overhang as well, so I'll make that there. See, this is what I'm talking about. I want this border to be 5 wide. Look at this. Stop shooting me. Ooh! Crap, I forgot I wanted to make it 1 block higher. Better do that. I'll go get some glass. Alright, starting to form. What is it? What's it gonna be? I really love the way these 3 blocks go together. Alright, what do you think? If you don't recognize it yet, the next update will be the completed design. All right. And of course, the last thing that I needed that I ran out of was dark prismarine. And the recipe for dark prismarine is so expensive. You use all that prismarine shards, and all you get is 1 block, and you need 3 of those to make 6 slabs. It's just exorbitant. All right, ready for the big reveal? Oh man, this looks so cool. And it's great to have a spot that's, oh. Okay. Whatever. It's great to have a spot that is, well, let's do this then, fine. There. Look at that. I was saying, it's great to have a spot that's safe from the Guardians at last. Those guys are the most annoying mob in Minecraft, I think. What do you think? I love the marble and the prismarine together. And look at that. All of those Guardians going to their doom. And that's only like 3/4 of the farm. I still have a ton of soul sand left to put in. And it works pretty fast. Look, 36 levels. 37 practically. This thing does not lie. It works really well. Look at that. And it kills squid around the farm too. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's go down and finish that soul sand. And then all that's left is to create an entrance. I'm going to put a portal over here. You're going to be able to see the roof and then drop down to the killing chamber. And then maybe in this episode, maybe in a different one, I'm going to put in an enchanting room, because every experienced farm needs an enchanting room. Duh. Oh my gosh, I had a whole stack of dark prismarine here that I didn't see. I didn't have to run around killing squid. I wasn't even close to being out. Alright, last 4 floor tiles. Pretty exciting to have this thing complete and functioning, and to never have to deal with it again. Kind of a long project, no doubt. This is part 2, but it's been fun in a challenging kind of way. That's it. Floor complete. Looks like I mined a bit more soul sand than I really needed, but it's good to have extra. Would you look at how fast that is? Man, they are just pouring down there. Can't wait to get down and check it out. So let's go. Yeah, nice entrance, huh? And nice staircase. Not exactly the proportions I want quite yet. Yes, look at that. I love the noise that makes too, it's fun. It's like wind chimes. Alright, refill. Yeah, so maybe something's broken. But it works certainly well enough. Now I'm here to make an enchanting room that I'm thinking is going to go probably behind the staircase. Would be pretty cool actually. Alright, just putting the finishing touches on the beginning layout of our enchanting room. Let's just finish this up and I'll show you. Alright, so too high, of course that'll have to change, but this is just the beginning. And 5x5 floor space, enchanting table in the center, books around the outside, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Prismarine, dark prismarine, sea lanterns, the whole works. You know how in episode, I don't know, 4, I said that someday I'd make a floor out of quartz stairs? Well, today is that day. This is going to look great. It's going to look like the 1.14 texture of smooth quartz, although maybe even better. I am jazzed to see how this looks. Just as an example, look at that. No lines. Although, I'm a little sad, because that's kind of what I wanted for this room, was lines. I'm going to have to think really hard about this one. How does that floor look? I think it's great. We got an enchanting table right here. All we need are some bookshelves, which will be right around here. Let's see, 2 Definitely want 3, 4, 5, we have 6. Let's see what we want here. I want to do a few. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do at least those 10. Good. Let's do some here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What do you think? Let's do 13, 14, and 15. What the heck, why not? Good heavens, one got out. Don't know how that happened, just heard him flopping around in here. So I need to control the population better. So when you're building and you're looking at something that looks a little square, or you're looking at something that looks a little flat, you should actually think the same thing in either case, and that's, can I add any depth to it? Like just a little ridge there by using stairs, or stairs here, and actually I want to recess this lantern 1 block further back. So let's make a new one here. And that is going to make a world of difference for how this is pulled off. Look at this compared to this. This looks like it's fake. I mean, it looks like it was made in a video game, whereas this looks like something that could actually exist. And this looks like the roof has been here and the structure was just kind of carved out of it, whereas this looks like the whole unit was just kind of brought down in a crane. I don't know. I like the way it looks, and it adds to your build without really being technical at all. Alright, I think I'm going to pack up and call this one done. As you can see, our Guardian farm works just fine. We've got a nice little room here to welcome us to the farming chamber. And up here we've got an enchantment room. I'll put an anvil here. And I've got a chest here for books and lapis. And over here for enchanted books and enchanted equipment. All your enchanting needs. And then, let me pack up here. And then, we've got a nice little exit that is in progress. Not sure exactly how we're going to do this, but we're going to make it much smoother. And up here, if we don't get shot at too much, we can have our portal right about up here above our entrance. And hopefully, in the future, we'll make it real spiffy. And let me actually make a platform here. We'll borrow you, Mr. Kelp. Yeah, and hopefully we'll make it real spiffy. And it'll be up here eventually. So we'll come out of our portal right about here. Oh, a little bit further. So we can see the design up there and all around. And we'll jump off and travel all the way down to our entrance. That's the plan. Look at that. Works all day and all night. Well, folks, I think that wraps it up for what is now certainly part 2 of our Guardian Farm episode. Got a lot done. It was a terrible risk and terrible reward for all that we've accomplished here. And I'm really glad you took the time to watch this episode. And see us next time. We'll be working in the Elven Village again, and it will soon have a name. We'll put in sea lanterns and be able to make all the interiors look real nice with our new equipment. After that, we're going to head off into one of the other forests and work on some other kind of a village. We'll start a whole new settlement. But for now, thank you and see you next time in our very own world of Rivenbourne.